Hello, everybody. Why does is it my eyeballs or does my VTuber model look really blurry? Hello? I know how to fix this. Hi everybody, how's it doing? Let's shrink. And then I will grow large this way. There we go. Hi everybody, how'd it doing? My name is Emmy Demi or Emmy or whatever you would like to call me. Hi Pancake, how'd it doing? Hi Borna on the YouTube side, thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. I hope class goes well for you. Try not to explode. Yeah, hi everybody. Sorry again yesterday for the abrupt ending. Everything is okay. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a minute now, you might know Rach. She often hangs out with us during baking streams and stuff. And is my best friend of, oh my god, like 15 years or something like that. Yeah, she's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. So if you were here yesterday and caught me abruptly ending stream like that, I'm sorry to worry you. Also, thank you so much for all the concerns and the positivity in my dick sword. I really appreciate that. You guys are so kind. But yeah, everything's okay. So don't worry about it. We were supposed to do Red Dead Redemption today, but because yesterday was so abrupt, I would like to try Call of Cthulhu. I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but it looks like it's going to be a doozy. Maybe I understand why it's always on sale now. Yeah. So, but it's okay. We're still good. We're going to figure it out. So, yeah, when we started yesterday, first of all, they have motion blur permanently turned on, which I hate. I am an avid motion blur hater. I'm not sensitive to motion blur. Like, it doesn't always make me sick, but when it is really aggressive, like it is in this game, it does make me feel a little, like, dizzy. So, and maybe that was their intention, I don't know, but, so I don't like motion blur. I think it distracts from the actual gameplay a lot. So that's already not my favorite thing about the game, but we'll see. We'll keep going. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because what if I end up actually liking this game? You never know. Yeah. You never know, right? Yeah, so we are going to do that. What? Sorry, I'm trying to talk about stuff while I'm setting things up and making sure everything's not broken. Gotta make sure it's not broken. We're still good. As you say, we're still good. We are still good. So yeah. I love Ill-Advised's music. If you guys don't know, the music that we often listen to here on the channel is from Ill-Advised. Go check them out. Also, their music is in Welcome to Elderfield, so you should check them out if you like the vibes. I like their vibes a lot. Their music feels like how I felt when I was a kid during Halloween. I can't explain it. That's just how I feel. Okay, I think everything's set up. I'm just going to switch over to my PS5 now. Yeah, so I have this game on PS5, but I bought it for PS4. So maybe that's also why it looks kind of ugly. Game was made in it came out in 2018, but it looks like a 2015 game or something like that. So, maybe, just maybe, and I'm playing on the PS5, that breaks some of the good looking stuff. It's also gonna show my Twitch username at the title screen. Or not my Twitch username, my PlayStation username, so if you guys would be so kind, ignore it. Maybe I can put Censor Doge up there. I mean, it already caught it yesterday, but we'll see if I can put sensor doge up there. Yeah, I can. I don't know if he's gonna block it. Okay, so now, with that being said, are you ready to teleport? Are you ready? I don't care! Okay, here we are. I'm a little too big. Here we are! Call of Cthulhu. As I mentioned yesterday, Cthulhu looking kinda. He looking kinda. Why he looking kinda? Also, there's no music on the main title screen, which is uncomfortable. I'm gonna get sensor doge, and I'm just gonna plop him up here. Well, I don't think it actually really matters. If you guys see my PlayStation username, but no. Okay. I think I've also showed it before with Infinity Nikki, so maybe I'm just being silly. Okay, whatever. Enter the madness. Loading profile. So like, why can I ask? Can you, if you guys can't hear the game, let me know, because it's really low for me. God, see, look how pixelated it looks. Like, I don't understand why it looks like that. And also, if we go into the settings here, the only settings that we have in the graphics is the brightness. Game settings, subtitles, detection, I don't know what that means, and crosshair. And of course those sounds. So that's already a bad sign, but it's okay. Let's hit new game. Delete that, since I didn't get very far. We'll rewatch the opening cutscene and everything. Alright, so Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency. Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh my god, he's gonna lose his license? If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man in his callousness, who in his callousness can remain sane. The hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Wow. We're still good. Oh, a shark. Now, as I mentioned before, I remember back in the day there was a Call of Cthulhu game. I think it was like in 2002 or something, or maybe I'm like completely wrong. And I think I watched somebody play it. I don't think I played that one. I obviously have no idea. I don't know anything about this game. I got it when it was on sale. Okay, so allow me to warn you guys now, but as you can see, the motion blur is crazy. Actually, on stream, it doesn't look as bad as it does, like, on my screen, but it's really bad. So I'll try not to move around too much, or I'll move really slowly. Or I'll probably just move the character instead of the camera, if we can avoid it. Because that's crazy. Yeah, so I got this game really cheap. I got it for, like, $5 hairs or something. Something really ridiculously cheap like that. Alright. I remember what to do. Grab this lantern. Pick up an object. And then we grab the bolt cutter. And we cut the bolt. Oh, and then we open the door.
In my wake, hold along, fainting
Daddy. Yes. Now, I'm not saying I have a thing for monsters, but I'm saying I have a thing for monsters. So this is gonna be fun. Oh no! Not the...
What a putrid offering.
That was rude. I'm an offering?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Excuse me? To run, press L2. That's my run? We're doomed, chat.
Behold,
Oh my god, cult members!
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh my god. I hate whiskey. I love whiskey. Here's an investigations agency, my private detective agency. Contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settled score, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Okay. Nightmare. I'm reading it to see if it's important to read out loud. Let's see. He's one of the few survivors of the lost battalion, so this is our main character here. American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. They were forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of the fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events, and he consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off nightmares that haunt him. Now, I'm no doctor, but I feel like you should not be mixing alcohol and medications, especially ones that are like, sleeping pills. Skills. Add. What? Oh my god, is there a skill tree? Not the skill tree. I have a lighter. Lost. Battalion. I don't know how to say that. Wow.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
And they were roommates? Oh my god, they were roommates. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling me weeks after the investigation had already closed. Sounds like a him problem. Doctor can repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Wow. Despite the treatment, again I hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from an unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling to me? Daddy. Rotate. Oh, I can rotate it? Can I interact with it like Resident Evil? It looks like no. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to sniff into the mic.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them to me when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effects have been wearing off. Wait, how is sleeping pills supposed to help with your nightmares? Drink, don't drink. What? No.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my
Wait, what? It's the same. Why did it do that?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there is not a lot one can do against a private agency who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Turn off that music before I get copyright. Game saved. Wait, I want to see what this is.
Rid of all this stuff.
Why? Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character points. Oh my god, I hate skill trees, dude. I'm not occultism. I don't know anything about it. Okay, let's see. Medicine represent your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, and understanding medical problems. Why do I care about that? Strength. I'm gonna keep strength the way it is. Ability to influence those talked to by the power of speech. Is this Fallout? Am I playing Fallout? Ability to find hidden objects. Psychology. Improves your knowledge on human behavior. Wait, why does any of this matter? How many points do I have? Oh, I see. I'm gonna add a couple here because the game is about occultism. A little bit here, and a little bit there. Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Couldn't you technically at least just do some really small stuff and still keep your license?
I'm coming.
Oh, the graphics look... Oh, what's happening? Help! Rude?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Ah! That's me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen
No.
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
Wow.
come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
She went to Silent
I've
Hill.
brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
He's kind of cute, our main character.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out parts of the address. Warehouse 36 Darkwater. A police report. It says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insisted on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting. Article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life with their only son, Simon. Okay. Yeah, there's not much to go off on this. I mean... but I'll take it. Now this...
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Find out about warehouse. Not right with this story. Whoa, that scared me. Hi, Friendo. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Cringe. Be cringe with us. I guess I can say this because I put some occult stuff in it, right? I'm interested in one of these answers. Let's say this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
Hi, Mossy.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go
Okay.
to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay. Shouldn't take you obviously we know this is a horror game, so you shouldn't take this painting
The
lightly.
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must
we
find
can't-
the meaning behind all this.
We can't say that for sure, but I can understand that she could have sent it after her death. Okay. What read about her mental
You must
state.
tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
So schizophrenia?
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
And where did she live?
Darkwater.
Fragile.
Never heard of the place.
Pop
Where
and
is
welcome in.
It's a small,
How to
remote
doing,
island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Island?
I
Tentacles?
suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret
can smell it
regarding my
already.
daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay. Yeah. Something isn't right about this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we basically clicked all of these options, so let's
I
just...
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Wow.
Let's
We're
sum
rude.
things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
Okay.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Wow.
Something's queer. But it's not
Queer?
like I have a choice.
I'm good. Got some spicy ass chicken
Darkwater.
tenders. Ooh, yummy.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no
My-
doubt find some information on this island in there.
My favorite is a Nashville chicken. Nashville hot chicken. So, honestly, this painting doesn't look like like a dark painting of of her emotional state. Who was it? I forgot his name. That made all of those really scary paintings during his really dark time. Forget his name. All of a sudden.
I used to be an avid reader.
Wow, amazing. Okay. Painting. Painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Wow, that could be at their house. 63. Wealthy businessman. Sarah, the painter, known for her tortured artistic universe. Wow. She's worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. Skimming through it, and I'll read whatever I think is important. Fell in love and got married. Amazing. Schoolboy 11. Wow. Okay. The Learning of Medicine Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This is the first volume, lists all illnesses. Okay. So did he automatically go to my medicine? Or what?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay, is there anything else I can do in here? I don't think so, What's that?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay, yeah, he basically just said
All
what
I
that
have
says.
to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yeah, with a name like Darkwater. Yeah, that's pretty something. Leave. Oh. Achievement unlocked, the Sarah Hawkins case. Okay, so far, I don't know how I feel about this game, but we'll keep going. We're still good. We'll keep going. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address for Darkwater. Place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Enter madness. Is it just me, or like, are they trying really hard? I don't know. Also, we're already on chapter 2. Wow. Roll credits. I'm a troubled PI. Gotta smoke my cigarettes and drink my whiskey to clear my head. I'm making fun, but honestly, I mean, I get why he's troubled. That's intense.
We're almost there.
Was that a wedding ring? Is that his left hand? No. That was his right hand. Hey, where's his wife? I think that was his right hand, though. Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, maybe the cutscenes looking as pixelated as they are might be because I'm playing on PS5, so I'll give that a pass for now. Because maybe this game isn't optimized for the PS5. Oh, this place looks creepy. Like I can be a pirate here. Whoa, he lifted up.
There's guys coming to unload.
He lifted that box like it was nothing. Hello.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget.
I'm
Charles
sure.
Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, I don't think we should have a drink. But that was good. We're good. Sanity. Oh, do I have one available? Let's put it in. Nice. Okay. Wait. Do I have another one? Or did I not? Oh, it didn't go. This one? It did. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we're at Darkwater. That's cool. Okay, yeah, this place is pretty spooky. So we go to the bar and talk to Bradley. Hey, what's this? It's a cursed lamp. We picked that up in the intro. What's going on here? Something large attacked this whale.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now,
Me?
please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
Achievement unlocked.
It died
X
a short time ago.
Oblivion.
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
There's no way to treat an omen.
An omen.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh my god, an
You
omen.
can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. Alright, let's go to the... What's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay. Hello. Hi there, mister. Hi, misters. Hello. What the fuck?
Hey, be careful.
Why did I just do that? Hello, femme fatale enters the chat.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me who went looking for it. The guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it. I'm sorry. Let's just say I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
See, it pays to
I'm
say
here
sorry.
for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay. I'm looking for a warehouse.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Rumors that she was in an
Sailors
occult?
around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Noises.
Screams. That sort
No,
of thing.
screams.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Okay.
But I'll say no more.
Sure.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell
Okay.
nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Well, you just said she, so it's probably that girl behind us. Okay. Find out about Darkwater. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater.
Where there were whales
Whalers left
everywhere.
for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil.
Sweating.
and
Ew,
flesh of
stinking.
whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, what about Sarah Hawkins?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
Because they're a cult.
And I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay, it's true that they were strange, if not speaking ill, if it's true. I mean, they were strange. That's not disrespecting the dead. They're strange. You can have that opinion.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Not the tortured artist.
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
Well, that seems pretty
We
normal to
saw
me.
them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Valid. Okay.
I've
Enough.
got what I need.
Anything else?
Okay. I have a feeling that... Okay, this is the second time alcohol has been brought up. And I have a feeling it's going to cause some problems. So I'm not going to drink. Order 10 drinks. No, we're not drinking.
That'll be all for now.
We're not gonna drink. I'm gonna need to keep a clear head, please, and thank you.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Asylum staff.
What did he think? He laughed.
I'm reading this note right here.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay, I'm just gonna read through this really quickly, and I'll read out what I think is important. It was a very large whale they caught. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via the favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. And then something about a special event here at the bar. Okay. How do we know these people's ages? They are just singing. I can talk to that guy. I can talk to her. We don't want to make the locals too angry. Hey, sorry for punching you or whatever.
Do you like our song?
Yeah.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
I like
That's
it.
true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What's the song about?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I
Right,
saw
the
the
giant
newspaper
whale.
clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And
That's
it
concerning.
was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
Did they all die
They
out?
all disappeared.
Yeah, you made them
exhausted
go
the stocks.
extinct.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Okay.
Until the last.
Or
Biggest.
The one
Did
of the
Cthulhu eat them all?
miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So
stranger,
long.
what you buying? What you selling? Okay, that was cool. And who are you, femme fatale?
What you looking at, stranger?
I feel like I'm playing Oblivion or like Fallout or something. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Men, let me tell you something. Don't say that. Immediately piss off the woman, okay? I can guarantee you she's gonna immediately hate you. Certainly put them away. What the fuck is wrong with this man? Wait, what does that mean? Am I misinterpreting that? She can certainly put them away. Oh wait, is she talking about the is he talking about the alcohol? Wait, what is he talking about? What's a witch like you doing in a stream like this? I mean, at least you changed it up. I give you props for changing it up. This feels... I don't know. Like, that's being like, oh, a little girl like you can drink so much alcohol. Oh, boo, boo, boo. That's what that feels like. I don't know. Nothing at all.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Yeah.
I told you to beat it.
Sorry. Drink. Drink. Hey, what? Have you always been here? Yeah, him. He's got tattoos.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Wow, he looks fine. He looks totally fine.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
Huh? Let him take it.
The risks are too high. It's a book,
yeah, it means somebody can drink a lot. Okay, okay.
Pure knowledge.
I'm sorry. I was the one thinking he was being misogynistic, and he wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. Ew, is that a spit bucket? Phew, mister. What's up? We're in Innsmouth today. Hi, Josh. How to doing? Welcome in. Yes, we are. This game is strange so far.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
I don't... Who even is that? I don't remember. Oh, that's ominous. Can I go back here? Oh, I was so expected because I didn't hear them singing. I was expected to turn around and they're all just staring at me. I'm scared of the locals. They're gonna kick my ass. Okay. All right, before we go do our main objective, let's see what's that statue way over there. If there's anything else I can find. Yellow.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
I'm scared.
Here either. Beat it.
Bootlegger. Have you read any Lovecraft? I have not read any Lovecraft. Like, actually sat down and read it. I know a lot about Cthulhu because a lot of horror games like to use Cthulhu. And there was another Call of Cthulhu game that I watched somebody do a gameplay on, like, years ago. So I'm somewhat familiar, but also I don't know the actual, like, I haven't read it. I'm a fake fan. I probably should read some Lovecraft stories. Just to become educated, you know, in it. And also so many horror, like, takes inspiration from Lovecraft, so it's kind of embarrassing that I don't know anything about it, honestly. Hello. Can I snoop?
I wonder
right
what
in front of
Captain
you?
Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Woman cat. Captain, in terms of our agreement, keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Oh! I wonder what he has to say about this woman cat. There's no comma there, so it just looks like... I thought he meant, like, a cat woman. Okay. Catwoman. Ooh.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
What? Okay, because a bell is broken?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Like the bell is broken, they're like, oh, this place is abandoned. I won't say about that.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I hope you don't mind me snooping around. Gathering intel. Learning of Medicine Volume 2. So that means that it automatically goes up in my medicine? I think some of them are pretty good. He had a lot of cool concepts. Not a great person, but the stories were neat. Honestly, isn't that how it always ends up? These artists are like not actually good people, but they create interesting things. I feel like that happens a lot. I don't want to. I'm not ready to speak to him yet, so. Okay, a toilet. If you don't mind me. Okay, yeah, the motion blur isn't as bad as it was in the beginning of the game. I guess that was just for the dream-like quality.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
He's got a pirate leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, was that his leg? Dude, I'm gonna keep his leg on display. Alright, what's up?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents are blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. Whoa! I turned around and he's gone. Oh, he's over here? I didn't like that. Come here, stranger. What you buying? What you selling? I want to play Resident Evil now. Now I want to play Resident Evil.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
I'm sure.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Lays down the schlong.
I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Oh, okay, so he seems nice. Your documents are unreadable. Ask him about Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
You know, I don't know how I didn't notice that before.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yes. I have no idea. It belongs to the Hawkins family. I mean, do I need to lie?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay. Tell me about Darkwater. Okay. Who... Okay, okay. One at a time. What's this miraculous
catch? The miraculous
catch?
catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I saw it. Okay. This photograph looks like you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
Okay.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I saw it. Thank you. Killer
I'm just
whale.
back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would have killed it? Why are they putting it back into the sea? Why are they putting it back into the sea is a crazy, question, because don't whales explode? Like if they die, and just stay on the beach, don't they explode? So, like, putting it back into the sea is actually probably the best thing to do for the safety of you and, like, everything else? I want to know what killed it.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
It was Cthulhu.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
No, there is a
Indeed, you're
deep,
right.
deep ocean. Okay, so I'll just ask him why he's
The
putting it back
police
into
took
the
the
sea.
decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Yeah.
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
I mean, I guess, but what you gonna do with that information? I hope I explode after I die. Me too. Okay, who's
I
Cat?
found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Oops,
Are
sorry.
you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Gotta
Can
be
you
that
not do
woman in the
anything to
bar.
stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. So your documents are
Your
unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm a private investigator. I thought that fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
Okay, I feel like so far I
But you
can
don't know with
trust this
No.
guy.
It was none of my business.
Okay.
I
All
shall
right.
be on my way.
I'm going now.
Come back and see me when you've got something new.
I will. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I can trust him so far. I feel like he's okay. Can I add to my skills? I can. So I'm gonna put one in speaking, because I feel like that's gonna come in handy here. No, I don't know anything about skill trees. He's 45? He's 45? Whatever you did as a job, stop, because it's aging you. Oh, sir. Oh, they're leaving. Okay. And I can get through here. So I can go to the warehouse, or I can kind of explore. I'm going to kind of explore a little bit and see if I can find any clues. I'm a private detective, after all. Hello.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't
No.
hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their
I've
boss?
seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman.
I've only seen
She's
one
not
woman
interested
here,
in small
so...
fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Fair
Good.
enough.
Thank you.
Fair
I shall
enough.
take my leave.
I shall take my leave. Okay. Wait, is this the warehouse? Hold on. I thought the warehouse was over there. You know what's crazy? I can smell the air here. I know what it smells like. Smell it.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Hello.
Where do you think you're going?
I I gotta get in here.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today.
That's
What
okay.
are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Indeed, but their father wants me to investigate. What do you know about the Hawkins case?
What more can you say
Ossifer?
about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident
Silas?
affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a
My
stranger
11 deep
starts
space
poking
radar
around
just
the
went
property.
off.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I'm not saying I'm gonna join the cult, but I'm saying I like monsters, so. In development, that's happening. Okay, that looks like the same guy that I saw over there. Alright, let's just look around, see if we can find any thing. Like, what is this statue? It's really ominous and glowing green. One would assume it's strange. Cultism.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay. Oh wait, did that say something different? Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailor of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. Locals still worship the old saint, but the mark was made on the statue by another cult. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Cults having cult territory battles? I can pick a lock.
There.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Find hidden items. The hidden skill allows you to detect items in a close range. One of the... Okay, I didn't finish reading that.
Hello, old friend.
Alcohol? See, why am I getting alcohol so much? What's with the Ooh, I found it. Scribbled note. Cat knows about the thieves. The thieves? Listen, when I do the Love and Deep Space readings for my YouTube videos, you guys have no idea how many times I have to cut out me mispronouncing words or just completely not even reading something correctly at all. Like, not even the same sentence. Cat knows about the thieves from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
It's you. A trick or a treat? What are you what you buying? What you buying? What are you giving me? I'm scared. Spicy! Ooh, yay. Alright. Let's talk to him while I get my spicy.
Why did you do that, huh?
Drunk.
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Excuse?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Uh-oh. I never do such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What
my
brings
God.
you to Darkwater?
Investigation. Wait, what? Who are those guys?
2 guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Wow. Who's Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you.
Well, hold on. I didn't say anything about Cat.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, you did.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Oh.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay, let's leave these
I've
guys
taken
alone.
enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
They, Why am I suddenly holding my lighter?
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice
Unguarded.
down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Wow, this woman must be powerful as hell because they are all terrified of her. I love it. I love it. We love a good, strong, independent woman that don't need no man to stab her stilettos into them.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Hello.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the 2 soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
That sent me.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Wow.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just
Thank
want to
you.
get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. Work for Cat?
She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make 2 men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I got proof that you're stealing from your boss.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Awesome! Okay, really quickly before I go in there, though. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought that the warehouse was way over here.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
But there's something else over here, so let's go... Let's go see what's going on here. Okay, so far this game isn't really spooky so much as it's just, like, very, investigative. I kind of feel... Investigative? I kind of feel like I'm playing Fallout. Ooh, see, there's, like, secrets here. Ratchet. Device. This part... That's a... Wait. I know I'm not, like, very tool informationed, but I thought a ratchet was, like a, what's that called? The wrench? I thought that's what a ratchet was. I don't know.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
And I got a lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Wenches? Apparently there's something secretive in here still.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Why is it just here? Very suspicious. What's up? Ooh, something up here?
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Am I still missing a part? I guess I'm still missing a part. Hello? How do I get down? Oh. How do I get down? I don't know how I get down. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's Friday day? I hope everybody's having a good Friday day. Oh.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. You hurt my hand. I don't see anything else. Did I crouch? It's like blinking the secret circle, so I'm assuming that means that there's something around here that is secretable. Friday is a busy, can't wait to be off. I'm sorry you're having such a busy day. I hope it goes by fast, though. Oh, here we go.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
On the winch. Okay. Why is he suddenly holding his lantern? Or that's not a lantern. His lighter. I didn't do that. Did I do that? Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Wow, turn that. Wow. His monologuing is kind of killing me. It's kind of wait! Is a juju gonna appear this week? Ooh, I can go into the depths of the unknown. This looks like this is gonna kill me. Yeah, it's killing me. Yeah, I'm dying. Yeah. That was bad. Maybe I can rush and get stuff in. Medicine.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
I hope it's not either. Oh, fuck. Ooh, where am I going? This is secrets. Ooh, where am I going? Where am I going? Whoa, wait, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, he's wrapping his tentacles on me. Oh shit. Achievement unlocked: the delusional investigator. Oh, it's just seaweed. You know, I don't blame him. When I go to the beach and I go in the water, every time seaweed touches me, I also think it's Cthulhu touching my body. So, no, you can't blame him. What's this? Occultism?
This is primitive.
I don't know why, but that felt like insulting. This is primitive. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why, but that felt really insulting for some reason. Where am I? You don't see me up here. Don't worry about it.
This place stinks.
Ooh, I got a character point. Let's put it in... Should we put it in medicine? Oh. Never mind. These only can be done via stuff. Okay, so... How about we do this, then? I have a feeling that this stuff doesn't actually matter. It's giving. It's giving, it doesn't actually matter. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took a hold of his arm and tried to drag him underneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface, to discover that, rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that wrapped around his arm. The vision nonetheless disturbed him by its clarity and violence.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I don't know. You're the private investigator, not me. Ow. Wait, what? Whoa, what's going on?
What happened here?
Oh, am I doing like a what's his name? What's that detective's name that was on drugs or something? Sherlock Holmes. Am I being Sherlock right now? Ugh, I hate that reflection. And then he punched the window. That's a mirror. And then he punched it. Looks like there was a wound or something, though, because there's a lot of blood and bandage. Sorry for my sniffling.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Painkillers are like... They're like so expensive that you can't have a house.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
I don't know.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Okay. Green stuff?
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Somebody laid here, holding the painting.
Is
that one of her paintings?
Sarah Hawkins' paintings.
It was like Davy Jones. Alright, that was weird. One character point earned. Alright, let's put it in... Wait. I thought I put it here. I'm gonna put it in psychology, actually. It looks like we're using that quite a lot, so... Very weird. I don't know what's going on here.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Uh-oh.
Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. Someone else is interested in Hawkins.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Wait, is this the warehouse?
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hello.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oh!
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
She's hot.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
None of your business.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
She's got her eye on me, chat.
Is it far, this mansion?
So that I must have found another way into the warehouse.
You see the building?
It looks like you can play this game however you want, I
That's
guess.
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Because we managed to convince those other guys to let me in. Achievement unlocked the strange high house. We managed to sneak by those other guys, so or we could have. So maybe that was I just did it. No. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. This place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted by his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive to Detective Hawkins, to the detective, whatever. I don't know. We're on chapter 3 now. Chapter 3. Being a boss-ass bitch. Our detective is kind of cute. He's gruff. I like gruff men. Well, that shot made him look scary, but that's okay. Here you go. I'm surprised the local police are being so willing to let me in.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Yeah, it looks normal. Yeah. Sure. Nothing looks
Place
scary
has
at
been
all.
Abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Okay. I thought the mansion burned in a fire. Place is falling to ruin. You know this place very well. Let's not waste any time. I thought this mansion burnt in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
I am.
The fire was
I'm a
quickly
private
contained.
investigator.
Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Yeah, anything I should be wary
I
of?
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
I don't blame him.
He's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Honestly, yeah, I don't blame you for being upset because... let's see. You're
You're
this
the
place?
one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake.
Okay.
Anything else?
I respect it. Okay, if you're being honest. Honestly, yeah, this place is falling into ruin. It kind of looks like it wasn't being taken care of. I forgot how much time has passed, so I don't know.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You manage to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That face he's making.
Not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's
Hard to
got nowhere
believe
to
that
go.
they died in a
And,
room.
as you'll see,
I don't know, so quickly.
In a way, he's still watching.
I mean, I guess a fire can
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
take people.
Or do you want to go up there?
Alright, he's getting irritated. Should we ask about the place falling
You
into
won't
ruin?
get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So,
I'm a
since you
private
already know
detective.
it,
What do you think?
the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it
Wait a
was
minute.
Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Wait a minute. His face. He's got a scar on his cheek. That looks suspiciously like the ones that those guys said that Cat would give. When they were talking about that, were they talking about him? I can't remember. Anyway, now I don't trust him, but let's go.
Quickly here. And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
If Cat did hurt him, that's amazing that he still was able to stand up for himself there. If only...
Why
No,
not?
or not.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I mean, 2 is better than 1. 2 is better than 1. Over here.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Okay. I want to try to explore as much as we can before going into the manor. Hello?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Somebody
told you.
defaced it.
Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Yeah. He's the reason why I'm
Let's
here.
go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
You know, his voice acting's pretty decent.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Okay. So something looks like they don't like Charles. This is the
Poor
child.
kid.
Okay, so somebody doesn't like Charles specifically because Sarah's grave is fine. Are you okay? You gonna stay here and fine. That's fine. I'll do my own investigative skills. Thank you, Ossifer. Right. I think everything just leads... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, looks like I can't go this way because a tree. And sure, whatever you say. That lighthouse looks pretty cool. That looks like a person. This game hasn't really aged very well. It doesn't look like a 2018 game. For reference, I believe Breath of the Wild and games like that came out a little bit before 2018, if I remember correctly, or 2017. This looks like a game that came out in like 2015.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Let's leave him alone. I respect it. I'll leave him alone. But the Wild was 2017. Yeah, so this game came out in 2018. And I know that's a different art style, but this game has a bit of a... It's a bit rough around the edges. And I don't deem prettiness to make the game good or not. It's just an observation that I have. Okay, so we're here. Obviously, the doors are closed. Ah! We have to find another way around. Yeah, this place is definitely in, like, disrepair.
This entrance is still in use.
Okay. Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Are you Silas?
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're
Whoa,
Mr.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Winchester.
whoa, whoa.
Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Uh-oh.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
What?
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
I'm serious.
The police
I'm
report
here to
describes a
investigate.
domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
Uh-huh.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Okay, but you're pretty and that makes the game better. Oh, shucks. Thank you. How it doing, Uncle me? Also, hi, Marcy. Buddy, welcome in. You shouldn't really need this key. Rid of me?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Okay.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right.
She even
Take
unlocked
the
the
key
terrible
and do
old
what you
man.
have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Huh. Okay, that's an interesting man. He's 37? Dude. To put it into perspective, look at Sarah. She's 33, and this officer is 37. That's not very much long in between. What is happening? Why do these people look so much older than they actually are? Oh, look, the ossifer is there. Okay, wait, let me peek down here real quick. And he wasn't gonna help me? He was just gonna let this guy chop my head off? Gonna be like, sorry about that, I didn't know. Silas was here. Let's be okay. Let's keep everything calm. I'm 39 and look 52. Shut the... No, you don't. Shut up. You look good for your age. Not that 39 is anything. Not. So this must be his house. Wonder, can I get in? And then he's gonna jump scare me and be like, "What are you doing in my house?"
Poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Whiskey. See, there's so much alcohol symbolism going on here. So, let's not drink alcohol if we can avoid it. Sounds like a lot of stress. Stress is aging them. Just finished kickboxing and I'm a year older than I was yesterday. Oh my gosh. Kickboxing sounds fun. I want to do something cool like that, but I can't even do yoga. I did yoga yesterday and my entire body is sore. Like my abs are sore. Dude, really embarrassing for me. But I'm well. I hope you're doing well, besides probably feeling sore.
Yes. Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You weren't gonna help me?
Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna let that pass. You can't come in with me. You didn't want to help me. Leave.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Okay, whatever. Pearson Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. Family lies in the graveyard of the property. Guarded by Silas, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch of the place, armed with his axe. Pearson and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
Shut up. I'm gonna look around.
Who left this light on?
Objective. Oh, I have 2 character skills. Do psychology and that. And then we'll put another one in spot hidden next. Hello. Like another one of her paintings.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Why is it still here?
What kind of meat is this?
Looks like a fish or something. Hold on. Oh, does it look like squid or something? That's a Cthulhu head! Hold on. That's a Cthulhu head. 8 Cthulhu? No wonder you're dead.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, whatever. Oh, how could you eat Cthulhu? The soup is cold. She's probably like, shut up, dear. I don't know why I gave her a British accent. I don't know why I gave her. The fuck is... I don't know. Is that it? Just him yelling? I mean, yeah, I guess. If you do yoga, then you'd walk kickboxing. I'm a series of aches and pains, and I can do it. Another painting of her and her son. Nice. I can't leave the, reconstruction scene, so maybe there's something else I need to look. This? Yeah.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Screw you, Dad! You can't tell me what to do!
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Yeah, probably. You watch dun 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 dun. I want to. I haven't watched it
Working,
yet.
Officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have
I heard
all
it was
day.
really good.
The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay. I was investigating. Ossifer.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Went to Egypt? In front of exotic ruins, it's common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips looking for Cthulhu. Ah, beautiful.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way. They seem happy.
Well, that's really
Charles
depressing.
is already looking off into the future.
Isn't it like men? I'm just kidding.
Stop along the way.
I'm just kidding. It's a fire guard. They stopped the
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
spits. The little spit, the little fiery emeralds. Emeralds. Yes, emeralds. Yes. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Didn't stop this fire from happening. Hey, what's that? Oh, God.
The child's corpse left a trace.
Oh, my God.
Where are the others?
Oh, my God. That's sad.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I don't like that painting. That's the first one of her paintings that's like, I don't like that. It's creepy. See? A shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Whoa. What? She just appeared. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
That's odd. I guess. Maybe not. The fire probably could have stopped it. Okay, I'm trying to look for more secrets before I press this one, because this one isn't green. So I'm assuming that means that there's probably more secrets around here somewhere. Can't see anything in this darkness. What's that over here? Alcohol?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
He did it.
They had
Smashed
a fight.
oil lamp.
Why?
Yeah, that probably started the fire. Whoa! Oh my god, oh my god, Miss Keisha? Miss Keisha? Miss Keisha? Oh god, so he was just an ass. Is what you're telling me. Okay, I can't leave, so is there another clue or something? Okay, but what this suggests is that what they were saying is true and that this is a domestic thing. And there is no Cthulhu. Basically what you're saying. But there's gotta be more to the story.
Did someone escape the fire?
Wonder if Silas has something to do with this.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Huh. Interesting. I keep saying like I know what's going on.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official. The police botched this investigation. The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Arson, the couple had a fight. It's a crime of passion. I think they had a fight, clearly.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Oh, so we're going deeper! We are going deeper, chat. According to the police report, this lamp is the cause of the accidental fire that destroyed the mansion. However, bloodstains on the debris tell a different story. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family. Beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor, the bodies of Charles and Sarah left no marks on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child so visible fireplace. Same goes for the glass shards on the floor. Close inspection reveals the presence of blood on one of them. On the wall, it's very clear that there are marks left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse that confirms that the Hawkins case would be much more than a domestic accident. Okay, so are we implying that somebody survived here and that's who was living in the warehouse? Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the place to be occupied by the family members to be... knocked over a chair, so they could have happened after the fire, or it could be confirmed that the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched by a certain plate. Meat mysteriously preserved. Since then, it seems to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins... Very interesting.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna.
This door is locked.
This door is locked. A mousin. History of medicine. Nice. Lightning outside. Very spooky.
These bandages are
bandages?
covered in dried blood. But whose?
We saw bandages in the warehouse also. Somebody was really wounded. So confirmed the child is for sure dead, right? But there is no proof that the wife and husband are dead.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Okay. Gotta be what those guys were singing, maybe? Where did the officer go?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
Okay, he's over there, so I'm gonna go upstairs. 1818! No, I'm not gonna go upstairs because it's locked. I don't know why I suddenly got this strange sound. I don't like the way that man looks. Every painting he's depicted in, he looks evil.
Moby Dick.
Dick!
Melville's classic.
Haha, he said Dick.
Between man and whale.
Remember, he said that. He said that. Did you remember he wrote that and it said
Mandatory
Dick?
reading for any whaler, I guess.
I'm sorry. Ooh, piano?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
What a shame. I wish I could play the piano.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body, the comparative analysis. More medicine. Here.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Ooh, what's this?
There's something disturbing about this painting.
What makes you say that? Well, it looks totally normal to me, and it's not encased in a shrine with a human skull on it.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Another story? I mean, real life. Because Cthulhu is real, and his tentacles are gonna touch you.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Why does she keep appearing? Odd. I keep getting a bunch of that stuff on TikTok about her. Oh, she keeps appearing. Why did I just turn on that lamp? Okay. Hello?
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to make her come to her senses. If the disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to police. Respectfully yours, Anton Weller. Sarah, what did you do, girl? What did you do? She's like, fuck off. And he was like, oh, my clientele is disturbed. Oh, what was that? He's spooky in here. Maybe I should go talk to the... Oh, God, a mouse in. Locked?
Locked.
This door is locked or broken. But this one's not. I hate this. It's a lot. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Alright, let's see what's going on here. He liked the Wizard of Oz, huh?
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Cthulhu. Cultism. His father.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
These creepy paintings of very disturbing monsters. See, what I know about child psychology is that if your children are drawing stuff like this, you should probably go take them to talk to somebody. Sleeping aid?
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Real.
What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems.
Even unlocked memory.
That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
You know what terrified me? The Ring. After I watched The Ring, I had to cover my TV for a while. When I was younger, I was like, I can't sleep with the TV on.
What will
like,
her
or not
rule
on, but
reveal
facing me. Because she's gonna touch me in my sleep. She's gonna come out and she's gonna touch me and I'm gonna die. And she's gonna be like 7 days.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Ew. I hear footsteps. And they don't sound like officer footsteps. They sound like
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Thomas Fuller. 75 milligrams of ammobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital. Do not consume alcohol. Take 2.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Maybe. I've been in and out because of work. Is this game full of spooky? It's not really that spooky. It's more investigation than anything else. It's kind of like detective-y. I don't know, maybe it'll get more spooky later on, but it's not that spooky. It's got cool vibes, though.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Ah, darn.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Darn. Woman with emotions?
This
I
door
know,
is
right? How dare her? Ooh, scratch marks. Also, hi, Binary Burb. How to doing? Ah, darn. Because I didn't put any stuff in my investigation. Maybe I can come back. I don't know, or maybe I missed out. Hello.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
I did hear a strange sound earlier.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
I'll be like, this game has it going so far? It's going. Actually, I am liking it more than I thought I was going to like it in the very beginning. It's not as spooky as I thought it was going to be initially, but I kind of like this investigation style. It's kind of cool. And the vibes are good. I'm glad that motion blur thing was just for the dream, because I was not going to be able to play the game with it like that the whole time. Okay. Ow, it's hot. It hurt my hand.
Locked.
Okay, well, but I can't do anything else. Did I try to go up here and it's locked too, right?
This door is locked.
Secret? Wait. Why did that appear? I tried?
This door is locked.
The secret thing came up. Most of the time I'm noticing they're on the floor, so... somewhere around here. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Or is it in here? Okay, it can be in here too. No, this says it's... no, this says I collect everything. Okay, so it's out here. Okay, it's out here somewhere. Hello? Oh, right here. Key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. That's not this one.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's this one. Okay.
This door is locked.
No, it's not this one. It's this one. Okay. Huh. Huh. I think this is normal. He's not. He doesn't make a comment on it, so it must be normal.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever will bind us. But it looked like he hit his wife.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow, this is a lot of money for back in the day. They couldn't,
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
It hurt my hand. Is that a Pinot? They drawing Pinots over there?
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of most of these resales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Okay, when you say affectionately yours, that feels very, very close. Ew, his face is melted. No comment on this? Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Maybe she wanted to make good art and thought Cthulhu could do it for her.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Huh. Okay. So that didn't really give us much other than what we already knew, that she's part of the occult. Should we go talk to the officer? Again?
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, the door's open. Kaweef! That should be my audio for that. Kaweef! Quiff!
Is anyone there?
Anybody there? You need to answer me. Is anybody there? Oh, why did he just do that? Oh, spooky. Oh, it's us. What in the all of the gods' names? Oh god, an occult member stabbed me.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Okay. And, by the way, no, I'm not alright. Wait, when did I get this lantern? Okay, hold on. Actually, how do you put away... Can you put that away? That doesn't tell me how to do anything. Okay, you can put it away with triangle. Why do I have the lantern? I want to go back and, I kind of want to peek in that room real quick. Painter's room? Nothing important. Okay, I came back for no reason. Ah, yes. I jumped down again. Darn. Okay, so a strange masked man in a robe came after me. Oh god, it's Destroyer, so it's beans. Great! So excited. Can't hide it. I landed on burnt rubber. I don't have that in all of it, so. Deep hair or booger. Exciting. Well, I don't have any of those either. I landed on burnt again. Oh my god, I landed on. I'm not even joking. Stop. He keeps landing on burnt. Okay. Barf or peach? I can't tell which one is barf and which one's peach and which one's fish, so whatever. I'll just grab one of those, and if what it is, it. Okay, here it goes. Barf or peaches? Oh. Barf. Barf.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Mm-mm.
The sea shanty.
Oh, I need water. Hold on. Oh, it's
I'll
so...
cover you.
It's so meaty. And why do I need my lighter? Oh, it's so bad.
This door was closed earlier.
It's so bad. I want to barf. Oh, it's bad.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room. It looks like an old seaway map.
Oh, it's so... I don't like it. It's so meaty. Ugh. Sorry.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy.
It's still in my
very well.
mouth. The taste. In this photograph, Charles and Fritz are posing. Man, that looks like...
I wonder
scary.
who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
The VA for MC really nailed it. Honestly, yeah. I praised the voice acting for somebody earlier, but
like
yeah, the main character did good too.
Dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
He's got a good voice that matches that PI vibe. You know, really gruff.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Sorry, I can't. It's just... That's a secret door.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Right. Hold on.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
Monday 24th, 1847. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll be Orphris this season. Bayus? May God be merciful. Sunday 30th. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without a trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen, but he doesn't care. 1st of June. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with blood of sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. June 4th. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seemed to be beyond anything known to man. It sent out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. June 23rd. We caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I ever laid eyes on. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. June 29th, Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, turned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I'm sure that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and on a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself as it's placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. Decisions are yours, of course, but it seems to I seem to understand that you're running out of time. Ben died, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
The gods of all types. Okay, there's still a secret around here that I would like to collect before I touch this door.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
Yes, we've already deduced that.
Activate the opening mechanism.
We've already deduced that. Son, don't do anything yet.
Touching them for the moment.
Hold on, I'm still trying to find the secret. What? There's got to be another secret. One more secret. I'd like to find it, please and thank you.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Am I gonna have to put that into the map? The globe? Oh god.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
The letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together carefully with a knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? If she was needing a therapist, maybe he was concerned? I don't know. About what kind of information she's getting?
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Sounds like Nathan Drake.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Let's see if I can do it.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
Damnation. Okay, so am I gonna have to...
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
My god, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking at, honey. Oh, I can peek. My god. Oh, good god. I'm gonna have to actually solve the puzzle. Holy hell.
Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Shut up. Where am I trying to go, though? There's so many numbers I'm looking at. Okay, dude. I believe in you and Ghosty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get Ghosty information. You know what I just now realized? I actually haven't had Ghosty out in a while. Like actual Ghosty on my shoulder. He hasn't been here for a while. I forgot about him. He's been on a very long vacation. I think I need to call Ghosty. I think I need him to help me. Oh, you have to look for the exact point where they caught the legendary catch. You want them... Here's the answer. Okay, thank you. 30... 3? Oh, brother. North? Wait, what's north and what's east? North? No, north? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That didn't actually help me, because I don't... What, Okay, wait. 30? And then... 53 west? 45?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
53? 5? Brother. I don't know.
Doesn't work.
Okay.
I must have missed something.
Where... So... Sorry. Sorry, chat. I know you believe in me, but I can't do this. I don't know how to read maps. I failed. I failed in navigationing skills, okay? We all know this. Alright. The video... Okay, North Atlantic Ocean.
Doesn't
a little
work.
bit up.
I must have missed something.
What? Wait. I almost had it! A
Looks
brilliant
like it
mind. Achievement unlocked. I almost had it. I just have to go up a little bit more.
Well done.
Well, that's embarrassing. Well, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, if I had tried to solve that on my own, we'd be here forever. So, sorry. Even unlocked a secret cave. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and the police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles, they discovered a secret passage. They entered the tunnel under the mansion.
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than
3 seats.
Sorry, I cut him off.
Look.
What is this place?
Someone's been here recently.
Hey, I swear to God, I just saw a... Okay, chat. There has been some very unexplainable things happening in my apartment these days. And I'm not saying that I believe in ghosts, but I'm saying I can't explain what's happening. And I swear to God, I just saw what I thought was my dog beside me because I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye and there's nothing there. Did one of you curse me? Anyway.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Cult members.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
Can't you tell? Resident Evil 0. Duh.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Okay. But it's still in his house because it's underneath his house. So that's still in his house, though. Oh my God, it's Cthulhu holding a child. Oh my God. Oh my god. How absolutely terrifying. Hold on, I got a message from... Okay, yeah. Okay. I will answer my client here in a second. How professional am I? Okay, interesting. Anything else? Can't leave, so okay.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Oh, so she
Sarah
had no
Hawkins.
idea.
Was she hiding from someone?
She had no idea what her husband was doing. What was he doing? And she saw it. What was he doing? You know, most men do infidelity. Secret cult member meetings underneath your house, not something that I think most men normally do.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Ew, the way he's leaning. Hey, I see her. That's scary. Hey, I see her. Let me just quickly send a message. Hi, client, if you guys don't mind. Wife saw your dark secrets. Let's sedate her so she forgets about it. Okay. Here we go. Business done. I'm a business woman. Actually, you guys didn't know. Okay, so secret cult activities. She probably went down there being like, he's cheating on me. And then it was actually just like cult member stuff. She was like, wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. Don't fall. Can I speak to him? Nope, don't fall, sir. Honestly, why is he here? I told him he could tag along, but why is he here?
Of course.
Oh.
And
This
something
looks...
tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
This looks like where we started in the very beginning.
I'll find another way.
What you mean?
If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Oh, okay.
Fine, fine.
Valid.
Go look for another entrance.
He could get in
I'll
trouble.
try my luck down below.
Valid. He could get in trouble. Yeah, this looks like where we started in the beginning. So that's scary. Secondary objectives, go to the main cave. Main cave. How do I know I found the main cave?
These paintings must be several centuries old. A sad way to go.
Rip.
An old diary.
In this volume, there is mention of beliefs of the lost tribe. They worship the entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
This
Oh my
monstrous creature must be an allegory.
It looks like a... I'll say it. It looks like a vagina. I'll say it. Yeah, I said it. That is it a statue? What are you doing? It's my oldest dog. He has a vet appointment Monday, because he's been kind of sick, so, I asked them to give me an opinion on what they think to do, because he's got a lot going on with him, and now I suspect he's having, like, prostate problems, so, bad. And of course, my vet...
Time has weakened these structures.
I know they need breaks. You know, they need to go on vacation. But what I call... Like, the time that I feel like I actually, like, really need some guidance here from my vet, he's not here. On vacation. She was like, yeah, well, he's on vacation right now, so we can get you Monday, but that's about it.
I don't have time to search them all.
You don't have time to search all these potatoes? Ooh, what are these goopy things? What's these goopy stuff in here?
This oil again. What is it used for?
It's used for goopy stuff. Oh!
What's going on
Mysterious
here?
cave.
Piers! Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
I don't know. You didn't have to come.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
I kind of feel like he's in on it. Oh my God, they're praying. They're praying. Oh my God, what's happening? What, oh my God, he's jiggling. Or she. They are jiggling. Can't tell. Oh.
A table for sacrifice?
Hey, it's me. She even unlocked the Pit of Terror.
I gotta...
Yeah, so this was a premonition we saw.
Breathe.
Panic attack. Leave the place as fast as you can. Okay, he's having a panic attack. That's really bad. I'm gonna do one on bed. Oh, hold on, let me do this. If you don't mind. If you don't mind, let me just look through my notebook while you have a panic attack. Okay, let's run as fast as we can. Okay, when you have panic attacks, running away as fast as you can is probably no, it's okay.
Must find a way out of here.
You breathe. Breathe. In and out, in and out. In and out, in and out. Everything we do, we breathe in and out. In the caves, we breathe in.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us.
If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Oh, wow.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Explore the caves.
A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
Found this dagger in the tunnels under the Hawkins banner. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hooded men. Okay, it's mine now.
I can't read Latin.
Makes you say that? Anybody can read anything, but it won't make sense. Oh my god! Pancake! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Emmy or Emmy Demi or Demi or Emmy or whatever you like to call me. Thank you so much for the follow, friendo. Welcome in. We play a lot of spooky games on this channel, but sometimes cozy games. And for those of you who don't know on my channel or vice versa, Pancake is the one who drew me in all my glory and beauty. And is one who has drawn something for some of my merch and stuff. I love Pancake. They're amazing and wonderful. And amazing. I disappear in the Shadow Realm. That's okay. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. Good luck. Good luck on your exam. But yeah, and so you should go check them out. You were playing, what were you playing? I saw you were playing something. I popped in when I was in a cutscene here in the game, but I didn't know what it was. Shout out. Oh. It told me no. I can't give a shout. And I feel that's kind of rude. I feel like that's a kind of... Doing a bit of Overwatch. Oh yeah, that's right. My throat be killing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm late. I've been busy. You're fine, Jane. Welcome in. A bit of Cakes of Pan. Cakes of Pan. Delicious and all in their glory. Yeah, today we're playing Call of the Cthulhu, which is a horror game. And we just fell into a cave, and now cult members are after us. So that's what we're doing. I just got my sinus being hit. Oh my gosh. I understand. I'm also the same. I've been sniffling this whole stream because my allergies have been pretty bad lately. I hope you feel better soon. Hope you feel better. I know they're hard to manage. Even taking... Oh, I didn't mean to walk right into the cult members' activities. Even when you take medication, sometimes it doesn't help. Call Cthulhu. Where is Cthulhu? Give him to me. That's what they're saying.
You who sleeps.
Whoa. Sleeps.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha.
Oh, don't say that. Don't call him. Don't call him. Don't call him.
So that his body and yours
No. You're going to call him and he's going to come. Oh my god, he's... Oh my god. Oh my god. The tentacles are gonna come out. Attack us. My god.
Grant him
Scared.
your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
I feel him.
Oh my god, he feels him, chat.
You are gifted indeed.
Feels him inside.
Let him pass through every part of you.
Oh wow. Oh wow, Cthulhu. Through every part? Through every part, Cthulhu? Wow. Wow. Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
What do you mean, where's the sense in that? Are we seeing the same things, Pierce? They're laid out on a frozen stone. One would say that they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some sort of coma? One thing is sure, that these men are subject to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Oh god,
His
somebody...
awakening is complete.
Oh god.
He will join you shortly.
Oh god. And then they all snap their head and look at me. That would scare me. That would scare me a lot. I'm not saying I'm kind of excited to see Cthulhu, but I'm kind of excited to see him. Going on here? What's going on here? Am I to understand that this is Latin? Here! No, what's his name? Bradley.
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
How do you get down here?
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit!
Oh, he's gonna die.
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back! Get back!
He's gonna die. We saw it.
You asked for it.
Oh god. Bradley, no!
You shouldn't have seen this.
Achievement unlocked the temple. Oh my god, Bradley, no!
It's caving in.
Well, excuse me. Hold on one second. I gotta do my skill tree. I know it's caving in, but I got 2 skill points, so I need to do my skill tree. Let's see. What shall we do? Looks like investigation is kind of important, so I'll put 1 in there, and we will do. Right. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm looking for bold and brash. Not Bradley. No, we saw a premonition of Bradley dying earlier. Oh. Could I have avoided that if I told him not to come with me? Oh, that feels bad.
I need to get out of here.
Brad leaved. Brad did leave. And then imagine I wake up back at my couch. And it bonked me on the head.
My leg.
I mean my leg. My leg. Oh, it's ringing in my ears. A ring-a-ding-ding. Dead cult members. How unfortunate for them. You angered Cthulhu because you killed Bradley. No one kills Bradley. Not on his watch. That's sad. I liked him actually. I didn't trust him at first, but
light. At last.
But but actually he was kind of a cool guy. Wow. Help. Help. His voice actor has been doing good so far, but that was funny. Help. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disavowed the officer. As he tried to escape him, Pierce found himself a prisoner of Rockfall, rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in critical state. Okay, so that was Charles. I couldn't catch that through all the madness, so he is alive. But what happened to his wife? James. Oh, it's that doctor. Oh, what a queen. She's got black lipstick on while operating on me. Let's go. Yeah, it's that doctor. We saw a picture of him. Dog?
He's having a seizure.
I'm having a seizure. Help.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Suddenly, I'm playing Outlast. Oh, God. She had a tentacle face.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller. I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Excuse me?
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
Your dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
What's happening? I'm so confused. Oh no, my dog just... Oh, my dog had an accident. Hold on, Yeah, see, that's why I think he's having prostate problems. My poor old man. I put a diaper on. The emergency. Yeah, unfortunately. He's got a doctor appointment on Monday, so we'll figure out what's going on with him. But, yeah. He's 20, so he's gonna have problems like that.
Where am I?
This is not a hospital. This is a mental institution. Just got me questioning a lot of things. Oh.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Bradley. Bradley's still alive? Doctor, what's wrong with my dog? Old as hell. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna say. Honestly. But if there's anything I can do or not, I don't know. He's got other problems too that I want to talk about. Okay, am I in a dream? Suddenly I'm in the Silent Hill Brookhaven Hospital.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They
What the hell? Wait, is Cthulhu asking for my help? That's awesome. I'm gonna fight alongside Cthulhu? Scary.
No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Nothing wrong with this old pupper except a good old time. Happening. This is a dream, clearly.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
Oh. Well, I'll free you, all right.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
It's that gas again.
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
Hello.
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible.
Well,
I've got your
if
clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
if Cthulhu revived him, then he has every reason. Getting in too deep. I don't even know who I'm dealing with. How am I supposed to escape?
I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Sure. I guess. Okay.
What does this mean?
Let's find out.
Am I in an asylum?
Correct.
What did they inject him with? What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed.
In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues. Sarah.
Interesting.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Very interesting. What did they inject him with? A barbiturate. It's fun. You can't have feelings. Okay.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Is he dead? Oh, God.
Poor
Hello.
wretch.
Hello, mister. Come on out.
like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
When an enemy suspects you're present, the white marker appears.
Damn
This
it.
marker changed red if they
I'll
chase
have to
you.
find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Okay.
I told you not to let her come down.
Good job on getting a star, Cat.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Hopefully nobody comes. According to this record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged out his own eyes in an attack of delirium. Oh. Oh, I thought there was... Is there... Oh, he's got underwear on. Okay.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Jump scare! I thought I had to get sensor doge out. I thought there was a penor there.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Why is he just rotting here? Ooh, maybe if we turn it on, it'll attract the guards. Oh. Archives. Interesting. What's going on here?
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Huh. Sarah Hawkins was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. Well, yeah, because she had medicine.
That Dr. Fuller again.
A document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. If I can hide here. Whoa!
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Okay, so I can hide here. That's not comforting.
We must not eat it. They must...
Whoa. His hands. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. Just got a few days to go.
Think if I hide in here, he won't see me.
4 days at most. No more. I think I did the right thing. My calculations were right.
Away. Put it away. Put it away. Why won't he put it away? There we go. It was triangle. Okay. Okay, so he's not looking anymore. Alright, I need to be a little bit more careful. Danger voltage. Oh, I can hide in here? Yeah, Jesus. House raider assaulted woman. Oh. I didn't see that guy right there. gone? Whoop! That's not good. Oh, they're stupid. Okay, they're pretty easy to avoid, actually. Okay, let's see. So I could probably hide in here.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Oh, I thought that was a person standing right there, dude.
Worse and worse.
Okay.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Game saved.
Have I activated anything?
No.
I can still increase the load.
Oh, I'll increase your load.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one.
Wait,
on
I'm
this
sorry.
little rock.
I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I have to go and turn all these on.
It's done. Now for the others.
Alright, I'll just follow the cords. Went down there. But the problem is this guy's literally inside of you.
And in my body, he roars and swells and has strength of oceans. His waves rise and crash, leaving behind.
I gotta get in that door. I think I gotta distract this guy. Unless he's falling asleep. He enters him! Whoa, what's happening? He's awake, actually. Oh my god, he enters him. There's a lot of
You.
very...
Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing?
No.
I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
Okay.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find
Sure.
something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Okay, yeah.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he seems nice. The storage room. The storage room. Uh-oh. I attracted the attention of a guard.
It's locked.
The storage room. Note to staff. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stop cocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of up-to-date...
The green gas leaves
yeah.
from here, and it runs through the whole building.
Is it big enough? Can I get in? It's not big enough.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
And I don't have any points. Why? Real shame. Yeah, that's really... There's something fishy going on here. I can spread the gas around. Achievement unlocked, Jack of all trades. Dr. Fuller, I have repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion. Explosion, huh?
The control wheel is missing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It can't just be easy, can it?
It's impossible to break this chain with my... This valve controls the pressure.
We'll turn it. Turn this one, and we'll need one more wheel. We have two options here, basically. Gotta find the storage room. I don't know where that is. Oh. Right here. Can I open it? Yeah, I got in. Okay.
Perfect.
And there's a secret in here, too. Secret. Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh! Oh! I didn't see this guy right here. Wait, that's the game over screen? He patted my chest a few times and then I just died. What? He's like, there, I got you. Game over. How much of the game do we have left? How long is Call of Cthulhu 2018? 9 hours. 12 to 15 hours. Oh gosh, we are 3 hours in. That was graphic. That was top 10 scariest moments I've seen of all time. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably stop here for now. I'm getting really hungry, so I'm having a hard time concentrating. Time we'll be able to oh, we're still good. Next time we'll be able to properly sneak. But I can see what we're doing. I see what we're doing, what we're supposed to be doing. So let's go to the chatting. Wow.